Hello and welcome to this special edition at I24 News, where we cover the ceremony commemorating the 100th anniversary of the liberation of Beersheba by the British and ANZAC forces from the Ottoman Empire in World War I. Following the victory in Beersheba, the Balfour Declaration was declared in recognition of the land of Israel as the national home for the Jewish people. We're now seeing live images from Beersheba. Conquering the city in that battle is still seen as a major milestone of the British win over the Turks in World War I, and also viewed as the first step of an offensive which would see the British capture Jerusalem 6 weeks later. Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, along with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, are attending the ceremony, as is the Chief of Army from New Zealand. We now head to Beersheba, which today is the biggest city in southern Israel, to our correspondent Ariel Levin-Waldman. Ariel, as we see the live images coming there from the city, we see the preparations, final preparations for the ceremony. What's been the mood there today? Not only there, but in the city, we've seen horses going by, and certainly a celebration mood over there in southern Israel.
A celebration and a commemoration. As you can see right now, a silence has fallen. They're in the middle of the cemetery, which is the place of all the fallen from the Battle of Beersheba. And as you can see around, they are preparing for the ceremony to start right now. We have three prime ministers expected to speak. We have the prime minister, two prime ministers and one governor general of New Zealand. Malcolm Turnbull from Australia and Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel are going to speak, because this battle is a major turning point in the histories of all the nations involved. For the first time, it is the first major victory of all the ANZAC forces in the Middle East in World War I, and it was the foothold for conquering the entire region and the eventual breaking of the Ottoman Empire. Remember, by taking Beersheba, they were able to take the wells, which gave them supply lines necessary to continue their advance to Jerusalem and Damascus, eventually shattering the Ottoman lines. As you can see, the morning chant has started. That is the mood right now. It is the mood of mourning, because they are first remembering many of the fallen soldiers. The fallen soldiers have a name reading given out. There are about 1,200 of them in the ceremony, in a cemetery right here, and all of them very much important in the battle and this charge of the cavalry battalion that liberated the city and broke the Ottoman lines.
These are the voices of the corps from New Zealand there in Beersheba right now.
Allô? Manuel?